Hey everyone, it's FinalRound and my name is Jordan. And if it looks like I didn't get much sleep, it's that missed hour definitely beat me up. If you're in Arizona or a place that doesn't have to change the hours, you're probably laughing right now. But Sunday was a crazy day. We'll talk about it at the end. I'm going to hop right into these picks for Monday. You'll see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from a data app called Outlier. There'll be a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. Now, I only have lines for 2 games right now, and then I'm going to give matchups for players that I see that their lines are not out yet. When their lines do come out, you can take a look at them and compare them to their averages and see if you want to hop on it early before it gets bumped up. So let's talk about back-to-back. There's only one team on a back-to-back. The Cavaliers will be on a back-to-back at home against the fresh Suns. And I'm going to hop right into this first pick. First pick's going to be Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons. He's been going off as of late. He's been scoring very well, pretty much filling up every single category. I like him over 27.5 points plus rebounds at -110. The Hornets give up the 16th most points to the point guard position and the 6th most rebounds to the point guard position. And 3 of those misses that you see right there in the middle were against some pretty tough defenses. His assist line has already been bumped up on pretty much anything that involves his assist, so that's why I'm staying away from assist here, even though assist is a pretty decent matchup with 6 most given up to point guards if you do want to add in assist. I also don't mind his first quarter points at +100, even money for 5.5 points. He's gone over this in 7 out of the last 10 games, and he had 8 points against the Hornets on October 27th, so very early on in the year. And if I sound sick, sorry, I'm starting to get a little bit sick. The second pick's going to be another guy who has been on fire. I feel like they put his points out a little too high. It's going to be DeMar DeRozan over 10.5 rebounds plus assist. The Mavericks give up the 10th most rebounds and the 10th most assists to the power forward position. He's gone over this in 6 out of the last 8 games. So while he might hit points, I feel like they finally caught on, and they're putting that points line up there. But his rebounds assists is kind of staying where it's at, and I like what he's doing and with this matchup. And if you guys could, please like the video. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You can say anything, and it'll just help me get this video out there. So thank you to people who do comment. So this third play, since I only have a couple of games, I decided to find some plays and put like a parlay together. So this is a 3-point parlay, same game parlay for the Mavericks and the Bulls. Kyrie Irving over 2.5 3-pointers made at -175. He's gone over this in 8 out of the last 10 games, and the Bulls give up the 8th most 3-pointers to the shooting guard position. And then Luka Doncic over 3.5 3-pointers made. He's gone over this 7 out of the last 9 games. That's at -150. Bulls give up the 5th most 3-pointers made to the point guard position. And then Ayo Dosunmu over 1.5 3-pointers made. He's gone over this in 8 out of the last 10 games. This is at -195. The Mavericks give up the 2nd most 3-pointers made to the shooting guard position. So all this combined is +296. If you don't like having 2 Mavericks players making the threes, you know, take one off and do 2 of them. It's all up to you. But just some really good odds there. Very good hit rates for 3-pointers made. I felt like I would just throw that out there since I don't have many of my lines to look at. So this next guy to look at, it's going to be Victor Wembanyama. Every time I see him now, you got to take a look at his defensive stats. He's going up against the Warriors. He's off the injury report. The Warriors give up the 17th most blocks to the center position and the 2nd most steals to the center position. He's averaging 5.1 blocks over the last 10 games and 1.9 steals. So 5 blocks, 2 steals over the last 10 games. They've had his blocks line at 3.5. If they keep it there, I really like that line. And they've had his blocks plus steals at 5.5. If he's averaging around 2 steals, then you're not really adding much unless you get a better payout with the blocks plus steals. And this 5th player is going to be Michael Porter Jr. The Raptors give up the most points to the small forward position and the most 3-pointers made to the small forward position. He's got 20.5 points and 3.5 3-pointers made over the last 5 games. Now, my only worry here is the Raptors did not look too great last game, and the Denver Nuggets did look really good. So this could be a blowout here. So you could look at first half props for Michael Porter Jr. And the sixth player is going to be Klay Thompson of the Warriors. Steph Curry is going to be out and reevaluated on Tuesday. He already played against the Spurs on Saturday. This game already happened. This matchup already happened. They give up the third most points to the shooting guard position, and he had 27 points versus them, and he's been playing very well coming off the bench as of late. He's averaging 16.5 points over the last 5 games. So definitely looking at his points. Before I get into this last pick, I want to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, Parlay, Play, and ChalkBoard. Use promo code FinalRound11 on any of these. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, and Sleeper will do it up to $500. And thank you to anyone who uses those. The seventh one, I was surprised to see my Cavaliers on there for giving up rebounds, but Yusuf Nurkic of the Suns going up against Cavaliers, who will be on a back-to-back like I mentioned. Cavaliers give up the 5th most rebounds to the center position, and we know Nurkic has been going off as of late. He had that big 30-plus rebound game. He's averaging 15.5 rebounds over the past 5 games. That 30-rebound game will obviously skew that a little bit. All the other games, he was getting 10-plus, so we'll see where his line comes out at for this game. And if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. I've had a lot of people say recently how they really like the Discord and how it's different than other Discords they've been in. Not toxic, just a lot of people trying to help each other out, and conversation going on all day long. It's a really good place, a free place for you to find extra picks as lines come out, as injury reports come out. It's just a really good place. So I hope to see you there. Hop on in. Link is in the description. And if you do well with these picks and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and Venmo in the description. You can donate back to the channel. And thank you to the people who do donate. So my picks, again, over the past few weeks, I was telling myself, since the picks were doing so well, I was like, there is going to be a bad day or a bad stretch that is going to come, and it's going to humble me. I tried not to like feel big-headed or anything. But it hit. So Saturday wasn't that great, and I always say Sundays are funky, and I saw the Knicks only scored 73 points, so I say that would be a little bit funky. But I gave 6 picks, and it looks like 5 of them missed, and some of them were pretty close. Wendell Carter Jr. first quarter points. He was over 9 out of the last 10 games, and he finally went under on that one. Gary Harris did go over his 2.5 first quarter points. He hit a 3. That was at minus 105, so almost even money. So not a bad bet to hit. De'Aaron Fox, points plus rebounds was the right play. He did not get many of assists. I said assist was a tough matchup for him, and he definitely went under assist. He got a ton of rebounds. The problem was he didn't score much. So the read was correct there with the rebounds, but he just didn't get the points for us. And then Jabari Smith Jr. finally started the rebound again. He did not get the points and came really close to his points plus assists, but that was 6 out of the last 10. De'Aaron Fox was 7 out of the last 8, so it's like these high hit rates, and then it just all like crumbles on you in a day. Then Herbert Jones over 9.5 points. He got 7, so he went over 7 out of the last 10 games, and like the times that I picked him, he had done really great, but for other people, he had not done great. And this is the first time he burned me, and he's just a 3-pointer away. He actually shot pretty well, 3 for 5, but his backup, Trey Murphy, looks like the guy to go to when small forwards have the good matchup. Because Trey Murphy took a lot more shots, and he scored a ton. And then Josh Hart, I believe he hooked on points and rebounds. He was missing everything, and the Sixers, like I said, they scored 73 points. That was just an awful performance. He got all the rebounds he needed. He just wasn't scoring like he had been. I don't know how the bookies see it at 9 out of the last 10 games and then say, okay, they're going up against the Sixers, who aren't very good, giving up a lot to this position, and they put it at 21.5, and he ends up with 20, I think. I think he had 11 rebounds, 9 points. It was just another one of those days, but a lot of you made good comments in that last video about other people, and I'll just pay attention to the positive comments from here on out. So thank you all for that. I'll get this edited and get it out so I can finally get some rest and get that and hopefully feel better. So God bless you all. It's final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.